Hello guys, it's Kolade and I'm back again with another video. I just picked up my master's certificate from the University of Huddersfield and I'll be unboxing it with you guys. I won't pretend like other YouTubers that act like they don't know what's inside. I don't know why people are dramatic. Anyways, I've been lucky to finish with distinction and I'll be sharing with you the strategies that helped me ace my master's program. Let's get into the video. So as promised, I'll be sharing with you guys the top strategy that helped me ace my master's program. But before getting into that, I'll be unboxing this certificate with you guys. Actually, this is the first time I'll be unboxing anything, and as someone that likes to review stuff, I'll give this packaging a 2/10. Why am I doing that? Because it looks like someone that they forced to go to school. No. This is not good for someone that finished with distinction. Come on. Even my former uni, where I did my MBA, it looks like I went to school. See, well, no wala. So, this is certificate. And I finished with a distinction. So just for context, I actually did MSc Accounting and Finance with placement. I had a 6-month placement. I was lucky to do my placement in a field I've always wanted to get into, consulting. So I enjoyed this program. University of Huddersfield, very good school with respect to the academic aspect. So let's get into the video. So my first tip on how to get a distinction will be your program selection. What do I mean by this? Try to be intentional when you're selecting whatever program you'll be coming to the UK to study. So now this is the issue. I get it. Everybody wants to jackpot for whatever reason it is. Everybody just wants to do anything. Now the mistake people used to make is that they let agents decide everything. Some people are not even bothered. They just say, choose anything for me. The agent asks you, what do you do in your bachelor's? Then the agent just randomly select anything. Or if the agent didn't see any particular school, they just select a school that they actually have connections or they have affiliations with, and they just give you any program. You don't want to make that mistake because you don't want to do a program you don't have idea in. In my own case, I have a background in accounting. I've done an MBA before, so I did a finance program. To be honest, I wasn't really all about the masters, and I told you I came here to look for a job here in the UK. So anyways, try to be intentional in the program selection. Once you do this, you would not have too much issues. The next tip I'll be giving to you is for you to resume early. Now this one is very underrated, and for some reasons I understand that sometimes the visa process, especially from Nigeria, can be complicated. Everybody wants to jackpot, so it's always an issue with respect to how fast you can get your visa. So I get it, but if you can resume early, it saves you stress, time, it helps you settle well. One thing about academics is if you are not mentally stable, if you are not emotionally ready, you would not succeed. So settle down, get where you'll be staying in, and you want to get to school, because school, for example, the University of Huddersfield, they usually organize a lot of sessions that can help you on many things you need to start and of course be up and running. So you want to resume early as fast as you can and you'll be fine. Another advice I would give to you is in the early stage, practice referencing. Now every university have their referencing style. At the University of Huddersfield, the referencing style is APA 7. And just try to figure out which one your uni uses. Once you do this, you'll be fine. The next thing you want to do is what application can you use to reference. Back in Nigeria, we don't even do all this one. So it's something you will need to learn. It's very easy. For example, I use EndNote. There's also RefWalk. I actually use EndNote because it's much easier, and the few people I actually met on the onset, they helped me and they showed me how to use it. So EndNote, I find it easy. It just makes your life easy. Once you know how to reference before even starting your program, it saves you time and you're up and running, like I said. The next top tip I'll be giving to you is one issue we have compared to how we actually write in Nigeria, which is critical writing. In Nigeria, we give sort of descriptive. They just teach us for the semester and we do sort of theoretical application, theoretical writing, But here in the UK, it's more critical, meaning you need to give reasons, see various perspectives. Why is it this? What did this one think? What is the scholar saying as at this period? What's the benefit? What's the negatives? Where do you stand? Long story short, you need to understand how critical writing is. My advice or what tip I could give here is, in my own case, I reached out to people. When I got in the first week, I reached out to students that are already doing their first semester or people that are actually finished, and I actually got their essays, tried to look at what's in it, and they helped me. Some people not give you their essay anyway, but just try to reach out to people, get tips, attend seminars, and you'll be fine on how to write critical writing. I hope I can make a video about this if you guys are interested in this one. And that leads me to the next tip I'll be sharing, which is having a study buddy. Now, a study body is massively underrated. I believe the main reason why I even finished with distinction was because I never always do things myself at uni. I always have people that I always, link up with. We go to the library, I connect with them, share ideas. When I'm writing an essay, I'm not saying you should copy their work, but share ideas. This is how I'm going about it. This is how I'm going about it. If you guys share ideas, you'll be surprised how you guys will score no less than distinction. In my own time, man, I was just lucky. At least I had 8 A's, which I believe anybody can get. Just to be honest, I believe studying here in the UK is extremely easy compared to Nigeria. If you can study in Nigeria, it'll be easy to kill it here. So I'm not surprised you would also get a distinction anyways. So have your study buddies and you'll be fine. It will help you when you feel like giving up. And these people would also ginger you. So get your study buddy. Another simple tip I'll be sharing with you, which works for me generally in life, is to ask questions. I always ask literally any question. Even I use YouTube, I can literally type how to knot a tie. So anyways, at uni, ask questions. People are always scared to ask lecturers questions. Lecturer that school that you paid over £12,000 to, you are scared to ask your lecturer question. The best advice I give to you is ask questions. If you don't want to ask questions in class, you can visit the lecturer. This is not Nigeria that if you go and ask questions too much, the lecturer will serve you breakfast. You can go to the lecturer's office or even send an email. You don't even need to go to the office. Send an email and you'll be fine. Don't forget, you also have a part. So contact your part, and I believe this will also help you in acing your program. So the next tip I'll be sharing is one reason why I believe I was also very successful. I literally did not miss any class. So my point is, don't miss any class. I understand that you need to also work part-time. In my own case, I was working multiple jobs. For example, I was volunteering. I was also trying to build my skill. I was working for the Nigerian Student Society. I was a sport director. And at the same time, I was also doing part-time work, working in care, So I was just doing many different things, still managing my time. I was in my professional exam with the Chartered Institute of Management Accountant. I literally cannot find anyone more busy than me at that time. I was very, very busy, doing many activities, and I was able to manage my time. Guess what? The more you miss classes, the lower the chances of you getting a distinction. It's very underrated. Some people believe, like my uni, you can watch the replay. Anyways, there's also a practical approach where you need to go to the uni apart from the online lectures. Do not miss classes. I'm not saying you should not also. Just try as much as possible that you manage your time. And I believe you'll kill it too. And my next tip will be start your assignment very early. Many people will leave the assignment late, probably 2-3 days. I've seen, although there are different kind of people. I have a friend that he prefers to do his own assignment one day to go, and he still used to get distinction anyway. But know yourself, know what works for you. But I've seen a lot of people that they just leave the assignment until the last 2 days, then they start rushing, getting extension. At my uni, if you apply for extension at the wrong time, they will cap your grade to 50, meaning is let my people go. Anyways, my point is start your assignment as early as possible. In my own case, I usually start my assignment, I give myself 2-3 weeks before the submission, and I always kill it. That's what I advise, and that's the best possible approach. So that if you even have any mistakes or you want someone to go through your work, they can easily give you feedback as soon as possible. So listen, you don't want to leave your assignment late. I just want you to know one thing anyways. Even if you don't get distinction, it don't matter here in the UK. 2-2, 2-1, you can still get a job. But if you get distinction, it just gives you the compliment. It just, that personal pride and all. So if you can't get a distinction, it's okay. Just be intentional with your academic. That's the main thing. One more thing though, I believe after your program, you'll be looking for job opportunities you can explore. As an international student, you need a Tier 2 visa. And of course, I want you to watch this video where I actually share the top 20 companies that can actually sponsor your Tier 2 visa. So see you in the video.